finally, Ruto has removed his Deputy Professor Kithure Kindiki from key government responsibilities. According to KTN News, they reported the following, as you can see on your screen. Deputy President Professor Kithure Kindiki is under siege following a directive by President William Ruto through the Chief of Staff and Head of Public Service, Felix Koskei, that has stripped him of the role of intergovernmental coordination. Wonders will never end when it comes to politics here in Kenya. This means that Ruto has reassigned the role of coordinating government ministries from the office of the Deputy President, which is under Professor Kithure Kindiki, to Prime Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi through an executive order. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to analyze this, but in order to understand why has Ruto taken away Kindiki's responsibilities and transferred them to Musalia Mudavadi. Before I continue, as you continue watching this clip, please hit the like button, and if you have not subscribed to this channel where we don't sugarcoat but we always put news as it is, please subscribe and remember to turn on the notification bell. Without wasting your time, back to our analysis. Now, I want to put this into perspective so that we can really understand why has Ruto taken away Professor Kithure Kindiki, who is the current president, deputy president here in Kenya, why his responsibilities have been transferred to Mudavadi. Point number one, the Sifuna factor. Remember, the Linda Mwananchi movement has gained significant political momentum here in Kenya, largely through Nairobi County Senator Edwin Sifuna. Ruto may be seeking to elevate Mudavadi's role in the government, Kenya Kwanza government, to demonstrate that he values the people of Western Kenya, and to persuade Western Kenya residents to support Mudavadi instead of aligning themselves with the Linda Mwananchi movement, or rather Edwin Sifuna. It is also possible that Ruto is positioning Mudavadi as his preferred running mate in the next general elections 2027, because as of now, Ruto has lost his political support in Mlima Kenya. And remember, during the last general elections 2022, Mlima Kenya really supported President William Ruto. Actually, Ruto managed to get more than 3.5 million votes specifically from Mlima Kenya. That is why he won against the late Raila Odinga by only 200,000 votes. Now, because Rigathi Gachagua was impeached, Ruto impeached former deputy president through the National Assembly and the Senate. And Gachagua voted by saying he will sacrifice to make sure Ruto is a one-term president. Now, for the votes, Ruto garnered 7 million. Subtract 3.5 million because of Rigathi Gachagua, because he's not supporting Ruto. That means Ruto starts by 3 million votes. Yes, actually 3 million. So he cannot be re-elected. That is why he's focusing on a Western Kenya region, you know. So he's trying to award, or rather to position Mudavadi as his preferred running mate in 2027, maybe, so that they can get a great support from Western Kenya. Number two, why Ruto has taken away Kindiki's responsibilities and transferred them to Mudavadi. Number two, forcing Kindiki to resign. Akufukuzae hakuambii toka, ila tu anakuonyesha kwa vitendo. You may recall that during the previous administration, that was under former President Uhuru Kenyatta reassigned many of William Ruto's responsibilities, because by then he was the deputy president, so his responsibilities were reassigned to Dr. Fred Matiang'i, who was by then the cabinet secretary for interior. So many Kenyans urged Ruto to resign, but he refused because he had his political future. That is why he is where he is currently, because he was later elected because of, or rather through sympathy. Now, some political analysts, including Mwana Kenya media, believe that a similar strategy may be unfolding against Kindiki by stripping him of major responsibilities. This is a great intention, or rather this intention could be to frustrate Professor Kithure Kindiki into resigning, from Ruto's government. So, najua mtu anafanya kitu ili ukasirike ndio uchukue uamuzi mwingine. Again, Professor Kithure Kindiki is going through all this because he failed to deliver when we had a by-election in Ole Kalau about 2 weeks ago, when Rigathi Gachagua, through his political party, DCP, managed to win against UDA despite using millions of money in Ole Kalau. So this is a great embarrassment for UDA political party through Kindiki, because Kindiki had threatened Rigathi Gachagua that during Ole Kalau by-election, Kindiki, or rather UDA, was to win against DCP, but Kindiki never proved. But Rigathi Gachagua outshined Kindiki. So this makes Ruto to see Kindiki won't provide and help come 2027, because Rigathi Gachagua has overpowered Kindiki politically. That is why he has decided to reassign some responsibilities to Mudavadi. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to conclude by asking you a simple question. In your opinion, has the time come for Professor Kithure Kindiki to resign from Ruto's government? According to your own political understanding, write your thoughts in the comment section below and let me know your political perspective. But if you have not subscribed, I'm still reminding you to consider subscribing by smashing the subscribe button that is down here. Once you are done, remember to turn on the notification bell so that the moment we upload any new video clip, you'll be notified that Mwana Kenya Media has uploaded a new video clip to watch. Remember to share our content always to other WhatsApp groups and even on Facebook. That is the only way we can continue building this channel of ours, Mwana Kenya Media. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Be blessed. Let's meet in the next video. Bye-bye.